Microphone test. Hello there. Okay, looks like I do need the extra light today. Yeah, let me see how it looks today. Yeah, probably about there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So yeah, we were just exploring more around the Osmo Canyon area. Let's see, what was our task? We were fairly close to done, but let's see here. Let's see, we already did that one. Probably do this one fairly easy. Okay, we want to come to like right here. Oh, need to be looking at Twitch here. Yeah, we're good. How are we on? Oh, drop frames. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna try and go to over here. I'm gonna guess is more down this way. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna see if we can find it. I'm assuming it's down this way and then around here somewhere. Okay, it is up there. But how do we get there? Let's see if that rocky crag leads to it. Yeah, that looks like how you do it.
Uh-oh. Ill omen, 12 o'clock.
Sorry, just moving my Super Nintendo so I can adjust the volume a bit. Let's go and get off, and okay, we'd like Cloud to not be out of magic, so let's see here. Just adjusting the chair. Alright. What do we have to do to kill it?
Best do it right.
Ice. So it's ice. Ice and then fire, okay. So we want you to cast the strongest ice you can onto it while I keep it distracted.
It's on now.
And now we want to cast fire is what it said.
Yo,
Yep, that worked great. Hey there, Hallion. Just fighting a giant scorpion. I'm trying to hit its, I'm trying to attack its weak point for massive damage.
calling ice. Deal with that.
Let me handle it.
Come on.
If you insist.
What is Megaplex? I mean, crab, scorpion. Isn't a crab just, you know, like a sea scorpion?
Someone need a rest?
It's been years since I've been to a furry convention. I was mostly there to, help with cashiering for somebody else. I mean, it's not really my scene. I was doing it more as a favor for somebody else. So it really came down to I was doing it as a favor for somebody else. Again, I've said many times I'm not against furry stuff. I actually find some of it very artistic. But at the same time, yeah, it's just not quite my scene.
The picture.
Right.
Yeah, I absolutely respect, you know, the people who want to do that. Why is your brain fucked? autism plus ADHD plus long COVID. Okay. Okay, I think I got it almost. So let's see here. It wants an 80% zoom. Okay, I need to be further. Okay. I need to be like way the hell back where Yuffie is. Sorry, I'm just focusing on this because I kind of have some ADHD myself. So, trying to get the focus point exactly right while... Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, but probably if you were to diagnose me officially, yeah, I would expect that I would come up with, you know, some sort of ADHD and possibly autistic tendencies. Let's see, where the hell do I need to go to get this picture from the right angle? That looks pretty dang close. Where am I trying to focus on? Okay. See. So it's more like that. Yeah, they definitely have many overlaps. There we go. There's the shot.
Nice. This is perfect.
Yeah, I was saying autism and ADHD are often very combined. Yeah, I got you doing the thing of
Well.
where you sometimes
Maybe
get
you oughta
very
add
like
a photographer to
distracted,
your resume.
at the same time very focused on specific
Let's look
products.
for other spots.
Yeah, I think... Have I even told you the story about how I was diagnosed as, you know, like kind of a young kid? Also, what was that... Where was it? What was Pointy or Proto-Friend supposed to do? And what does Proot mean? Also, hello, Retro Toaster. Hello, Hallian. I'm sorry, I was focused on getting that photo shot from just the right angle. So yeah, what is a Proot? So point is point at the cute animal and freak out. Command from Kyle's chat. Didn't know about that one. Proto-friend and Proot are both alternate ways of referring to Protogen, a cyborg species unique to the furry fandom. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that. As I said, I'm very, very, very tertiary to it. And yes, I am twirling a magic card while reading this. It is Agate Assault from Bloomborough. So I actually had an idea as far as Starfinder. So I had an idea for like a Pathfinder / Starfinder campaign. If either you play that, which it's basically just Dungeons and Dragons 3rd edition continued. I had the idea of what if you made it to where you find little clues like, hey, why is it that all the innkeepers are all pretty much exactly 1.75 meters tall and all have either brown hair and green eyes or blonde hair and blue eyes, and those are the only one, and they're all female, and you could actually have one that's like missing an arm, but it's like specifically like right here, and she like covers it up with like a cloth so you can't really take a look at it. And so that was my first thing. And then it's like, okay, we would have something where it's shown that like reincarnation is a thing in this world, where like if you got killed you might get reincarnated, but one character who I will roll at random before the game starts would actually basically die, but not actually change bodies at all. And it would be kind of like, well, why did this person not? Or, it could be one of those things of like, why is it that this, particular character seems to, just kind of pass out and then suddenly wake up when they're dead? And then, you would find more and more clues, but ultimately the plot of that campaign would be that one person who I've, as I said, determined at random was actually like an android that doesn't know it. And it turns out that this world they come on, they find more and more like things that kind of lead to the idea of it being a that there might have been like a robot factory there, and they are like actually a robot, and all of the innkeeper women are like a different series of robot that they end up finding. And they go into the factory and like get green glowing up their arms, that showing like they're interacting with the factory where they may have been made or at least repaired. And something in there, you find out that the factory actually has like a spaceship buried in the back, and it turns out that this is just kind of like a backwater world that for some reason got quarantined, but all the rest of like space knows about it, but they think that they're like the only thing in the universe. And then you would transition from Pathfinder to Starfinder. It could even be something that the people on this world somehow discovered magic, where the rest of the world, like galaxy, doesn't understand magic. And it's like, this is a weird phenomenon run by this one planet, and it may even be the reason why it's quarantined. And I've thought of either using that as a Pathfinder slash Starfinder, or I could even eventually maybe make it into like a point-and-click game or something. Oh, and I want to apologize. My desk is an absolute mess, but I do want to show everybody what I had been working on today that made me a tiny bit late. So I'm grabbing the camera. The camera's coming over here to the CDI, and you'll notice that the lamp is, just kind of sitting on the CDI when normally it would be sitting on that PVM. But what I spent, the last like hour or so doing on the CDI is, it used to be that my CDI, which of course does work, you might be able to see it's over here. You might be able to see its screen lighting up, but it actually does this now. The CD drive actually opens and closes on its own, where I don't have to pull it open and then like awkwardly jam it shut as I successfully replaced its drive belt. So that is mostly what made me a little late today. Yeah, normally this desk would actually be a lot more clean, but I had to move a lot of crap. Oh, I need to turn the CDI off. I have to move a lot of crap to, make room to get the PVM out, to get the CDI out, to actually be able to access it. But yeah, how have you just arrived at this convention you were going to, or is it something where you were, on day 2 or something? Okay, so it just started today. It was... So you're there early so that you don't have to, deal with lines or missing opening stuff on the first day. Got that. Oh. I think I see what to do. Yep, like over there. Okay. Yeah, the last convention I went to was July 3rd-ish. And that's where I got to meet a bunch of, various actors. I got to get my Mass Effect trilogy vinyl signed.
Not looking good.
Alright, spells. We need to ice that.
Bundle up. Gotcha. Enough. Going
Alright.
in.
Now, Yuffie, I want to... Yeah, and that's the main thing, is I've had a lot of ideas for Dungeons & Dragons, or, Pathfinder, same damn thing. But the issue is, either everybody around here already has a campaign that they've been working on for, way, 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 way long, or they are not interested. So, that's been my main issue, is that I've not been able to find anybody who would actually play the game. I've also, for a long time, wanted to... Let's see, what is that? I've also, for a long time, wanted to be able to actually play, as a player, because I have run an uncountable amount of Dungeons & Dragons campaigns where I've had to be the, DM in it, or whatever the game calls it. But the thing is that, yeah, I end up just not actually having anybody who wants to run it. So they're always like, oh, you have all these ideas, you can run it. I'm like, yes, I do, but I've generally been, in the DM role since I was like 10 years old, and I've not really had any opportunity to do the other side of it at all. How the hell do I get down there? if I look this way, and then I make a reference to approximately right here. Yeah, also, I'm sorry to have not really contacted you, but also, Hallian, how are you doing today? Here's what I was looking for. And I actually meant retro toaster there. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm glad you've been doing well. Yeah, I'm glad you've been well. Yeah, we get the blue one from here, which apparently has the power of flight. Does that do anything for you? That's levitation homes. How about the power to kill a yak from 300 yards away with mine bullets? Do you get the reference I was making there for a second? It's the lyrics to the song Wonder Boy by Tenacious D, aka Jack Black's band. I realized that that's what I had kind of said, so I just kind of rolled with it. Does this lead to where I need to go? What about this? Yeah, just, trying to do yet more things with the chocobo here. Okay, this probably leads to what I'm needing. Yep, that's where it is. All right, get off. Okay, is this quest checked? This quest is checked. Okay, so I can just go from here. Yeah, I always thought they were pretty. I'm glad that they're more useful in this game, because they were pretty useless in the original Final Fantasy VII. Oh. So we have the Hallian and the toaster and the McDonald's. Now we can rock and roll McDonald's. You know how long it took me to get the lurk and the and the shout out command to not be fighting with each other. It was ridiculous.
Oh, monsters! Come out, wherever you are.
Rare ski variant detected.
Rare ski?
The shimmering golden plumage of this variant
That's not what I
was
heard.
so coveted that they were hunted to the brink of extinction. Not that black market dealers care.
Yes, it does. Let me take its cooldown away. Let's see here.
Highly aggressive behavior when one of their own is taken from them. Loath though I am to subject them to further trauma, I'm afraid this is the only way that we might learn more about them.
Mute
Please try
this
to
so it
be
doesn't
gentle
try and
as
send
you
me
can.
into spam. Yes, log in with Twitch. Let's see, that command doesn't need a timer on it. Let's see here. Chat bot, chat commands, chat commands. I am going to give it a cooldown. Let's see, but I'm going to give it a much shorter one. It can have a 3-second cooldown. There. And a Discord command. I guess I need to edit the global cooldown on that. So the global cooldown. Let's see, advanced settings. User cooldown can be 3. Global cooldown can be 1. Save. Okay, that should have fixed it. Yeah, the skeet ski thing was what I was thinking as well.
Analyze biological data.
Get ready.
What a fight!
That does nothing.
Hello there, Zelda.
All out.
Did it not?
You're out of luck.
All objectives completed. We've accrued a lot of great data. Thanks to you.
Alright, let me catch up on the chat. And is my mouse in slow mode? No, it's fine. Okay. Let's see. So yes, the hug command has been reduced to a 3-second personal and a... I think, what did I set it to? 3-second personal and 1 second overall, so it is a lot more usable. Yep, that's working. Let's see. Close. Go to my own. And then okay, you need to be a lot wider. I really don't care about how big that is. Let's see. This can be skinnier. This can be smaller. This can be a little wider. Now I can actually see commands. So there we go. All right, now. All right. Actually, no, I kind of hate that. Let's see here. There we go. Perfect. Alright. You get the she edits the layout of Twitch while and command durations while actually streaming. Alright, so how the hell do we get to this live stream? We'll do it live. Fuck it. Let's see. So where can I get a really long glide to get up here? So if I go here, this will probably let me do that fiend. Also, yeah, the lighting is slightly different today because the PVM has been moved off of the CDI, so I didn't spend another half an hour hooking all that crap back up. Are we not in the right area? Where is it? I assume it's up there? So is it over this way? It's got to be up there. So how do I get up there? Okay, so there's those, which lead from... Let's see, that puff would probably get me there, so it's probably this puff to that puff, up there, up there, up there, up there, up there, up there, up there? Is that how I do that? Well, let's give it a shot. So yeah, I don't remember if I'd talked to you about Final Fantasy XII, how, you know, I felt it had a very broken battle system in the PS2 version. So I didn't really play much of it. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. I'm very sorry about that. Maybe I should get my copy of Final Fantasy XII and tape a note to it that says, you know, already talked to Hallion about this multiple times, shut the fuck up. Twitch alert box, where are you? I'll have to re-trigger it. I have no problem with that. Okay. Why did that not trigger? I saw that bit. So why did that not trigger? What is wrong with you, Twitch? Why did that alert not trigger? It's on. Why did that not trigger? How do you actually re-trigger an alert? I might as well learn this while I'm looking at it. It's in cheering. Community, subscriptions, ads. Community. Activity? No, that's my ad breaks. Stream manager. Let's Google this. Because that was a Twitch alert. So let's see. Something that it wasn't enabled as a browser source? No, it's there. Okay. So that's activity feed. Activity feed? How do I get to activity feed? Activity feed. Manage requests. No, that's not it. What the hell? Why did that not play? Are Twitch alerts just being busted? Alright. Test? Okay, that works. That was a bullshit follow, by the way. Okay. It's turned on. It's still there. It hasn't been blocked. God, Twitch, why are you such a pain in the ass? Alright, from Stream Manager in the activity feed, click on Filter. Quick Actions. No. Activity feed. Enabling live alert controls allows the following capabilities to replay an alert. Okay, where's live alert capabilities? How do I do this, Twitch? Stop giving me suggestions without actually giving me how to do it. Activity feed. Is it edit layout? Activity feed. No, activity feed's already there. Okay, so filter, alerts, Twitch alert controls. There we go.
Yeah,
There you go.
I can understand you. I'm Leonard Nimoy.
And also, why did the text-to-speech not play? Visuals and sound, text-to-speech. Because there wasn't one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so... There we go. We have now solved the incredibly stupid problem. All right, let's see. So which Final Fantasy is the best anime girl? I mean, Yuffie's pretty close. Possibly the characters out of Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy 13 kind of feels like an anime, a cheesy one. Yeah, that's probably it. It's probably between Final Fantasy V, Yuffie out of 7, maybe Riku out of 10. I mean, you could make some anime-tastic cat girls in Final Fantasy 14, but again, MMO. But yeah, probably 13 or Ferris. Yeah, you're right there. All right, so again, how do we get up to all of these? You know, you'd think that the ability for me to replay emotes would just automatically be on, and I shouldn't have to dig it up, but good to know. Yeah, possibly Riku out of Final Fantasy X. Debatably Selphie out of Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, what else was in here? And Shinkansen travels disrupted due to tropical storm. So JR parked that again at some of the affected stations and turned them into dormitories so people affected by the travel disruptions had a place to crash for the night. Heard about that with a typhoon, Twitch being screwed up. Yeah, I finally fixed it. Ferris's backstory and character arc are pretty anime. 13's cover girl, yes, that's Lightning. The Lightning is pretty hot. They also made a PlayStation 3 Slim that had Lightning on it. Ash. Ash. What game was Ash from? But yeah, you could probably say Final Fantasy XIV because that game is covered in cat girls.
I see you're approaching the signal. The source appears to be somewhere in the canyon's ruins.
Materia I smell? My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home.
I love that Yuffie's got like 3 or 4 variations of the Chocobo song.
Materia I smell? My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home. Materia I smell? My precious materia.
You don't need to sing it that many times though,
No
Yuffie.
need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home. Is that materia I smell?
Yuffie,
My
seriously.
precious materia,
You've sung that like
where
4
are
times in a
you?
row.
No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home. Is that materia?
You're thinking of Final Fantasy 30.
Niall! Hulk! Billy Bob! It's so good to see
Yep,
you.
there's Billy Bob here,
You too.
offering you some French fry potatoes.
Nothing can kill this bloom.
Clearly. Hmm? Say, where's Sonon?
Yeah.
Hey, you three!
The splinter cell. Where are my
I'm gonna
manners?
quickly see if my ocarina is on the shelf.
HQ. They're the ones who helped me out.
Let me see if my ocarina is on the shelf. If I can access my ocarina, I can play that. Where is my ocarina on the shelf? I can't see it now. Is it on this shelf? It might be in my storage box. Let's see. Is it behind the PlayStation games? Oh no, there's a magic card avalanche. Let's see here. Is at least one of my 2 ocarinas on this shelf? This box? Nope, that's Genesis. No, I can't find my ocarina. I do have 2 of them. Let's see. Yeah, I have 2 of them, and I can clearly play the. I can play the Ocarina of Time, Song of Time song pretty
Y'all
easily.
were at the Shinra building, weren't you? Tell me, was Wedge with you, or did you see him? If you can tell me anything at all, please,
Wedge, I'm sorry.
don't be. Just, I need to know.
After the Sector 7 plate fell, the things we saw and heard. All the carnage. It was hell.
Last name is
We wanted to
Wallace.
help, we really did. But how? It all seemed so hopeless. That's when the call came from the folks at Avalanche HQ. We learned it was the company that dropped the plate, and that they were gonna drop another unless we stopped them. HQ needed volunteers to help storm the Shinra building. This was our chance.
We knew it was the right thing to do. All of us.
Wedge and I ended up being assigned to the same truck.
We'll infiltrate the building via the underground parking facility. From there, we make our way up, taking each and every floor.
We've lost contact with Lucia's team. I think we have to assume they're all...
That's enough. First, we'll check in with Matt.
on it.
Let me just scooch on over here. I'm Wedge with the Splinter Cell.
I'm also the voice of Badger from Breaking Bad.
Here, try one of these. It'll help you calm down.
Thank you.
Go on, eat up.
Our team was heading upstairs to take out the president. I know what you're thinking. Avalanche doesn't do that. But when the plate fell, the rules changed. Come on, man. Get the lead out. Don't want to be left behind.
Hey, thanks for the assist.
Help me out here.
All right, we're almost there, boys. At long last, we're gonna take back our world, find the bastards who stole it, and send them to hell.
Yeah. I've got friends up there who need to know we're coming. Oh, sorry, but I didn't want them to get hurt, sir. Go, I'll catch up.
Right.
Wedge is such a great character.
We were all fired up, ready to fight.
Believe it. It was him.
Yeah, he just kind of went plop on the concrete and somehow survived.
Damn it.
Don't worry, it's all good, bro.
Hey, y'all heard that, right? That was Wedge.
Barrett, those who pass on become one with the live stream. I know what you thought you heard, but it was probably just the wind.
Whatever.
In times past, the Setra came to fonts like these to give thanks to the live stream. There aren't many left, so we wanted to help preserve the few still standing. It felt like the least we could do, you know? For all those who returned to the planet.
Hey, Barrett, why don't we give them a hand? Help them spruce things up.
There anything we can do for you?
I don't know, restore the planetary fonts? They're this region's main source of energy, and kind of like relief valves for the live stream.
But when they're as busted as this one here, you can't even get close to do repairs. Mako's way too dense. So we figured we'd use a probe, fix the fonts remotely. Thing is, little guy's just too old. Probably better off in a junkyard than with us.
perhaps I can be of service? Robotics is one of my areas of expertise. Meet Robot Chadley.
Oh God, Robo Chadley.
Chad, if you prefer something abridged. At any
Robo
rate,
Chad.
You should now have complete control over him. Go on, ask him to do something.
Self-destruct. Where's the Robo Chadley. Self-destruct. Robo Chadley, why haven't you self-destructed yet? So let's see here. You couldn't find your CPAP machine case. Thought you lost it. Too bad. Barrett's last name is Jackson. Oh, so it'd be Barrett Jackson. Two bigwigs of classic auto auction companies. Still love watching them and Meekham's auctions. Need to stop watching the Grand Tour now that its days are numbered. If only you had $500,000 to buy the Fast and the Furious Supra when it was auctioned. That particular car was a stunt car. If the hero car, you would sell your soul and kidneys to get it. Okay, is a category 4. So I have a slight story about Hurricane Katrina. Let's see here. I didn't have it quite that bad, but I did have to suffer through Charlie, Francis, and Jean. The power was out for 2 weeks in the middle of August. We had a huge tornado outbreak in 2011 and didn't have power for a week, so he ended up staying with family in South Carolina. That was also when the PSN was down. I remember that clearly. I got Infamous out of that. Yeah, I was trying to pull up the image where I met Billy Bob Thornton, since we had a character named Billy Bob, but I cannot find it for some reason. Yeah, I can't find it. I'll show it later if I can ever find it. So let's see here. That is straight up bootleg Wally. I wish I had my vocoder ready so I could do the like Gladly. Wombo Taggy! I see you, Mosquito. In Gears and Gambits, you must program robots with gambits and actions. Then send them into battle with the aim of reaching the center of the spring and vanquishing the enemy leader. Emerge victorious will restore planetary font. Sure. Yeah, that's why I went, ooh. 3 types of robots can be deployed, each operating in accordance with its gambits and actions. Which are programmed prior to the battle. Gambits determine targets, actions determine what the robot will do with that target. For the first battle, let's use the AI set by Chadley. Press thing to begin. Robots can be deployed from any of the 3 portals and will move along their lane towards the enemy leader in the center. Press X to view each available robot's gambits and actions. The lightning or fire icons above a foe's HP indicate its elemental weakness. Trying to play robots that can exploit these vulnerabilities. Type 1 is ice, type 2 is fire, type 3 is lightning. Okay. Oh, I have to do something? The ATB gauge at the bottom left slowly fills. Once it has reached the required amount, you can deploy another robot. The ATB gauge for each robot type varies according to its gambits and actions. Try deploying another unit once the ATB gauge is sufficiently full. You can switch between portals with L2 and R2. They share an HP gauge shown in the bottom right, so if you reduce to 0, you will lose the battle. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see here. So teach you how to play Go. You got Infamous and Little Big Plant from the PlayStation Network hack. I don't remember what I picked. I think it might have been Wipeout and Infamous. Let's see. You couldn't afford Xbox Live, never mind PlayStation Plus at the time. You've had 2 360s, and in the 2000s, they both red-ringed, and you didn't get another till the Slim came out. Yeah, I had one that I barely used, never red-ringed due to lack of use, but it was stolen. And then I now have a 360 Slim, and I think I actually have a 360E as well. So the S and the E, I think I still have. Okay. So we need something that can do fire? Yeah. I already kind of hate this. Let's see, we want something that's fire? You must defeat the enemy leader within the allotted time. Yep. Sure. Let's see. Such enemies will designated by a 1, so make sure to assess them to avoid the triggering their advanced action conditions. Okay. So weak against fire. Okay. Weak against lightning, so we need a lightning one. Sorry, trying to focus on a game, this weird mini game that Chadley forced upon me. So we need a ice robot, and we need a fire robot. We need a fire robot. Yeah, the thing that I find kind of funny about that is about the PlayStation Network hack is everybody's like, oh my god, the PlayStation Network get hacked. It means that Sony's so insecure, blah, blah, blah. The thing is that Xbox got hacked like 5 or 6 times, and they were just like, yeah, we fixed it. They didn't actually, like, do anything about it or prove they fixed it or give us any sort of, like, rewards for it. They were just like, yep, we were hacked. Whatever. I feel like Sony actually was like, all right, let's make sure that we don't get hacked like this again. Microsoft has been hacked like 3 or 4 times in that, interim.
Wow.
It's a shame the others ain't here to see this.
Who says they're not?
What's that?
I believe that light will lead us to another set of ruins.
And another font to fix too, I'll bet.
Is it okay if we tag along?
Sure, why not? Whatever beef I've got with you HQ kids, the planet's welfare takes priority.
Alright, where does he want me to go now? Okay. So what makes it an interesting, what is it about it that's interesting? Okay. Wait, do I have to do these in order? So I've gotten... How do I get to this tower? Okay, I know how to get to this one. It's just locked. Let's see if I can get to this while we're here. Okay, hopefully it's up this path. I used to actually have a, I forget what they called it, but it was some sort of like PlayStation Advisor account that Sony like lets you into, that lets you like do some betas and like learn about certain things early.